We're going to begin learning about evaluating arguments. In particular, we're going to be spending this particular set of videos on developing the criteria for evaluating arguments. But let's begin with a review of the concepts that we've learned to date. One of the major concepts that we've discussed so far is an argument. That is, and we're not talking about a heated discussion, but rather in our logic class, an argument is a set of statements that are intended to provide reasons or evidence for, justify, or logically lead to the belief in another statement. The conclusion of the argument is the statement that the argument is intended to establish. I sometimes say it is the point of the argument. It's got to be clearly articulated. It's got to be clear what's being asserted. And the other part of an argument is the premise or the premises. And the premises of an argument are statements that are intended to support the conclusion. Now notice I have these in front of these. That is, these are definitions of these particular concepts. Now, we also looked at what I said is the ultimate goal of our course. And the ultimate goal of our course is to learn a method of argument analysis, a method that you can use not only in philosophy, not only in your other classes, but in life in general. And it's a two-step process. That is, the first step involves understanding or interpreting an argument presented in a passage. And this involves understanding what the author means, identifying the premises and conclusion. They have to be clearly stated so it's clear what the conclusion is saying and what the premises are saying. You need to fill in unstated assumptions or premises. And we'll talk more about that later on in the course. And you have to be able to distinguish the premises, the reasons for the conclusion from other material that's presented. And those are the things that are involved in the first step, that is reconstructing the argument. And remember, the output of a reconstructed argument is a set of numbered premises, followed by, we draw a line for the therefore and a numbered statement that is the conclusion. Now, once we get the argument reconstructed, the next thing that we need to do is evaluate the argument. And that's the step that we're going to be looking at today.